You gotta be fucking gagging me. He knows when to raid. Fuck off with the subs as well, you cunt. Are you fucking shitting me? Well, I guess it's not a test stream anymore, is it? Fuck me, dead cunts. Caught me with my pants down. Well, hey, thanks for the raid, Cody. Yeah, get in here, cunts. It's time for a fucking sick show. Woo! Christ on a horse. All right, let me fucking pull myself together. Me RAM died, Cody. I've been dealing with trying to fucking have everything stop shitting the bed. Apparently, the RAM was a linchpin. And when two sticks die and you're left with two mismatched sticks and it nerfs the fucking speed to 2133 or whatever the fuck it is. Apparently that a lot hinges on that. And I was just getting me new best friend, ChatGPT, to hold my hand lovingly through not understanding how shit works in a BIOS, how RAM works at all, how that actually affects me Ryzen chipset. No, it's got nothing to do with XMP. Anyway, it's a wild new world. Yes, that's what gave me the blue screen. The blue screen was faulty RAM. And then that's why it wouldn't reboot after the blue screen. Anyway, hold the phone. Oh, I got a feeling we're not going to have any audio besides the mic. Ah! It's a fucking tech difficulty stream. I thought they fucking frothed it. Huh. Heart Song, thanks for 22 months. Biggie Bags, thanks for 98 months. Nez Baby, 86. Dav, haven't seen you in a while. 71. Jesus. Well, she's running like a dream, and thanks to none other than genuinely, when it comes to tech support and being like a living manual you can have a conversation with, ChatGPT has got it in spades. Looking for a strange relationship, come therapist, come best friend, that sort of shit, cooked. Ingesting documentation for you and being like a user manual you can talk to, incredible. I've learned so much about RAM. I've learned so much about CPUs. I've learned so much about OBS under the hood and how to optimize encoding for Twitch. It's been a wild time. Well, no tech difficulties anymore. It seems like it's running smooth as silk. I've even nudged up the bitrate slightly. We're on NVENC encoding now to deal with my fucking neutered RAM situation. And it's all working good. It's all buttery smooth. Frankie, sweetheart. Oh. Hi. Since you've been gone, you got promoted, married, you fucking got married, you bought a fucking house, and the most important thing of all, you fixed your truck. Noah, babe. Holy shit. NVENC really has come quite a ways. I had a lengthy discussion again with ChatGPT about the benefits of NVENC versus CPU encoding, and it was basically like, it spelled it out, made me understand it. It was like, look, you're not trying to do some sort of archival local recording shit. You're fucking streaming to Twitch. The bitrate is fucking nerfed as it is. Based on the bitrate you can get away with as a partner, you can kiss 8K and that's it. It's diminishing returns beyond faster on CPU encoding. So if NVENC is comparable to faster or even fast, with the regular CPU encoding. It's like, just do NVENC. It's better. It's going to take all the strain off your CPU. And I learned something new. You need to see all the pores. You can see all the pores. And you know what? With the new RAM that's coming, I'll probably go back to the CPU encoding and put it onto fucking slow. It'll probably rock slow. You can see all the pores, can't you? Can't you see all the... Where was I? I learned something about NVENC. About Twitch. That it's all fucked. Run away. Touch grass. Get involved with your local community. That's what I learned. Get away. And still count the nose hairs. I was on a train of thought. NVENC, 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 I made you out of clay. NVENC, 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 with NVENC I will play. NVENC. Yeah, I just learned how the way it. Oh, that's right. I learned that the RTX 2 series and newer, the NVENC encoding has like some beast ASIC dedicated chip on board, so it doesn't even touch the usual GPU shit. The GPU wires and cables and buttons and lights and circuits, just, you know, where all the usual GPU strain goes, the encoding is like a completely dedicated separate ASIC. I never knew that. It's built for this kind of shit. It's beautiful. It's amazing. So I learned that and I was like, well then, that completely frees up the CPU. And then when I have the headroom back with the RAM, I did order some new RAM today. I was like, well, then there's just fucking plenty of headroom all across the board to go fucking beast mode with building shit in OBS. Going live, it's not shitting the bed. The CPU use in OBS is currently at 3%. And I think, you know what, with the bitrate bumped up 500 kilobits and the switch to NVENC, it's probably comparable quality, maybe even better. The bitrate's probably more important than the encoding preset, I think. I hope. I don't know. It should look like liquid silk, diamonds of gold. Anyway, Cody, thanks for the raid. Thanks for compelling me to get on camera. And maybe let's do it. Let's dive into the weird, strange world of blueprints. Frankie, can you take me to the blueprints zone, please? Thank you, Frankie. I got a feeling audio will not work and I might need to fucking close OBS or reboot this PC. I don't know which one will work. Peer pressure wins. It's Cody has been the tough love wind beneath my wings throughout a good portion of my adult life now. Who would have thought? That hallowed meeting, that fateful night at Darius's place, talking about Deadwood, when I may or may not have been on certain substances that are shameful substances. Never again. Genuinely. that give you the power of weapons grade ranting. Oh boy, let me tell you, the stuff I was on, where you can talk circles around every cunt about Deadwood. And here we are, all this time later. Anyway, I don't think the audio is going to work. So how do we get around this? OBS will either need to be reset. I got a feeling it'll have to be, I don't know. Let's try it anyway. Have you fucked with blueprints at all, Cody? It's very cool so far. Let me just grab me controller. It seems like it's really trying to lull you into a false sense of like, this is what the puzzle is. This is the meat and potatoes. But there's little tickles of like, no, no, no. That's just a misdirection. You're really trying to get to the bottom of the JFK assassination. All right. I suspect I can all but almost confirm that the audio will not work because I was restarting and testing shit. Oh, is the stream title still "This is a test"? Hehe, don't watch. Oh well, that'll bait him. That's the classic bait maneuver. It was a missed erection. I watched the new adaptation film of that Stephen King story I love. I got a missed erection. Thank you. It's a really good movie. Why is my controller not working? You've been plugged in for hours, cunt. Why is Blueprints not working? Cunt. Open. Sesame. Please. One of the best. There we go. Now, we got no audio. So there's a couple of ways we can slice this. I'd totally dump Super Saiyan diarrhea shit on the lovely, beautiful throwing me a bone raid that Cody has bestowed upon me. If you're here for the first time, by the way, where are my manners? Hi, it's me, your old pal, Weddy. Your new pal, Weddy. Soon to be your old pal, because we're going to get along famously, I can imagine. I'm the cunt force of wisdom. You remember the cunt force? The hallowed cunt force that sometimes gets whispered about in hushed reverence? Down back alleys? Throughout the dive bars, they're all talking about the cunt force. That's me. I'm Weddy, the cunt force of wisdom. One-time housemate of Cody's. And here we are. He's raided me, and you're here now, and you're like, fucking cop the gaudy fucking conceited apostles this cunt has around him. Well, yes. Sue me. Anyway, I'm going to restart the PC. Not the streaming PC, but the the Blueprints machine. Because we've got no audio. So just give me a minute. I'm sorry. Oh, the motherfucker. Update and restart. Oh, you fucking slag. Oh, you fucking slag. Update and restart. Oh, you fucking slag. Oi, how good's quiche? How good's being Cockney and saying how much you like quiche? How good is being from London, being a bit of a rough and ready diamond, and walking into your mum's place and seeing a bit of quiche and just going, oh, fucking love a bit of quiche. And your mum, that's how she talks. So she's not even offended. It's just like, oh, jeez, fucking love a bit of quiche. And she's chuffed. She is absolutely tickled that you are so fucking stoked for this quiche. You know what I mean? Does anyone identify with this sort of, this material? I've gone rogue. Fucking love a bit of quiche. No, no one? No takers? Fine, it's just me then. All right, fair enough. Oh, audio back. It could be this could be it. Can you imagine? Love me a fat bit of quiche. Homemade delight, innit? It's fucking beautiful. Perfectly seasoned. Lovely bits of bacon. Fluffy egg. Beautiful crust. Fucking could set your watch to that crust, let me tell you. Fucking beautiful. Love it. I fucking love it. All right. The real test. Come on, audio. Come on, audio. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear. Oh, I swear, Eileen. Yeah! There it is.
Da 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 da.
Well, if that's working, that means the game audio will surely be working. So allow me just to quickly reopen the Xbox app. Hooray! Scared the shit out of you. I'm sorry, Mock. What time is it there right now? It's fucking stupid o'clock for you right now, isn't it? What are you doing up at this hour? Hanging with your old pal Weddy. What a sweetie. What an absolute sweetie.
You drunk fuck.
Oh, 11:30. That's not that late. That's fine. Welcome to your number one imitation Cockney connection on twitch.tv. Where are my manners as well? Cody raided and I didn't tell my gang. I just always assume, I feel like I've still got this assumption from years ago that any one of my audience has to have originated from Cody. So what's the point of shouting him out? But maybe, just maybe, there's a handful of you in the wet gang that are like, who the fuck's he talking about? I've never seen a Cunt Force show. I don't know who this excessive profanity is. He's the fucking greatest to ever do it. He started this gangster shit. He's the reason why your old pal Weddy streams. So if you want to see someone that suffers no fools and eviscerates cunts that fall into that category, and it's just an all-round, you know, insightful, good time, good bands, top tier bands. You want top tier bands? You go see me old pal Cody. You go see Excessive Profanity. You haven't been on Twitch in a minute? I haven't fucking seen you in a minute, Dav. It's been a while. What's been happening? You're playing some Monster Hunter World and realized because of my Steam groups, I have your face beside my name in Monster Hunter. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All my princes be blue. All my shootings be drive-by. Know what I mean? Going to school for data analysis very soon. Hopefully I'll use that knowledge to help the world a bit. How long until that job is taken by... Oh, there's the fucking... Ready? Ready? But for all you cunts that came in with Cody, this is a bit that I workshopped. Oh yeah, Raw Fury. Oh wait, did I miss it? Did it already say it? No! I had a bit. Maybe you gotta go new game. The vision is pretty clear. I'm excited. You need it. You know what? Arnie said it. Arnie. You need a clear vision. And then everything else falls into line. If you don't have a clear vision and a clear goal, that's what gives you the drive. That's what gives you the focus. That's what gives you the fucking gumption to fucking slog it out against adversity and setbacks and pitfalls. You have the vision. It's the key. Because the eye is on the prize and you will fucking brute force cop the fucking brick walls to the face as you keep moving forward. Smack. Smack. Ah, some duck shit. Ah, a whole duck's ass. Ah, but there it is. There it is. There it is. Hutchin McMurlin. You know? Look at this. We're streaming. We're hanging out. We're doing it live. Because Cody raided while I was just stress testing the system. It's just like old times. It's just like old times. It's a beautiful thing. It's a hell of a thing. We're doing it, Peter. Anyway, the game is by Thunderous. The game is by Thunderous. That was the bit. Just that came up, it said a game by Thunderous, and it made me think of Dangerous by Michael Jackson. So shut up. Why is the D-pad on the controller working, but I can't select? Are you shitting me? Game? I can select. I swear to God. It's a good bit, isn't it? It's probably worth the attention that it got then and the calling out. Come on. Continue. Are you shitting me? Why would the D-pad work, but not the bloody face buttons? Am I crazy? Am I insane? There we go. You just needed to alt tab out. Just that old chestnut. Just a fucking tab out, tab in. Thunderous. The game is by Thunderous. Day 3. What did we learn last time? We wrote down some notes. I don't have the notes open right now. Maybe we don't need notes just yet. No, maybe we do need notes. All right, one sec. Let me just... Here we go. What have we learnt so far? You've been injecting it lately. The whole discography is so fucking good. I honestly love his latest stuff even more. You know what? You Rock My World is actually really sick. Like his vocals on that track, it's like, I am the master. He is the master at that point. And You Rock My World. Anyway, Blueprints notes. Foyer. Picture frames with Ace of Spades, Queen of Diamonds. Check if they ever change. Bedroom. Lady in photo has crescent moon necklace. Guest bedroom, picture frame with 10 on a tag. Security room, blue memos are true whilst red are lies? Question mark. Is that true itself? Drawing room, safe code perhaps related to the repeated paintings and their directions / amount. Grandfather clock is true. Ornate lock is a lie. In the kitchen, they were like shits on the fridge. I rip off the harmonies for You Rock My World in the song Soft Hell. Dav. The actual title track from the last Closure record, I straight up rip off You Rock My World. Boudoir, Syncoco, same brand as camera in darkroom photo. I mean, it's a good enough start, and it's still the Ace of Spades and the Queen of Diamonds, which is going to have some sort of significance, surely. Delete the VOD, don't get sued. Oh, I was like, wait, what? What's happened? What have I accidentally played or shown? That's like copyright material? No, just literally ripping off MJ. Could just go for 2 items straight up. Just have that be blocked off. I have a suspicion, by the way. I'm going to float to all you blueprints heads out there. I'm going to float a theory that you're never actually allowed to get to the antechamber until you figure something else out. Or the antechamber is like a red herring. I've got this feeling because based on the last run we did yesterday, I have this feeling that it was just really suspicious that the last room that we had any like place to go and progress, both doors happened to be locked doors that needed a key when I was out of keys. Like 2 out of the 3 doors for that room needed a key. I mean, that could happen, I guess, but it just felt really like I had pretty good luck with that until that point. And then right when the options start to collapse, it just like locked everything off. And I'm like, is getting to the antechamber actually doable? Or is it just a contrivance that they fit that you, it's just the carrot they dangle for you to keep going for, and it's the mysteries along the way, and it's a whole other thing. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But hey, I could be wrong. That's what it feels like. It's got to be your classic hallway, right? I don't know. It's just, I got a feeling the antechamber is a fucking bit of a red herring in the shape of a carrot. Dangled juicily. Is that a word? Hey, Jess. Hello, hello. What are you doing up at this hour? That's just my hunch. The antechamber's bullshit. It's bullshit. The antechamber is bullshit, and you never actually can reach it. And that's, you think that's the prize your eye needs to be cast upon? I'm loving it, Jay. I'm absolutely going Mentos for it. I'm lapping it up. It's like a bit of quiche. I just reached the antechamber. Oh, right, yeah. Because my housemate totally hasn't already made that joke, Mock. A boy, oi, oi, oi. Your band merch from the Soft Hell merch gets heaps of praise, by the way, and I can't but gush a bit because the music is just... Oh, Dav, I feel like I can gush with you because the guy that does all our merch and designs in the Soft Hell era, dude named Pablo from Chile, fucking incredible. Best visual artist, I think, with the exception of one guy who's probably equal and very different, but like best visual artist to work with because literally we give him no guidance, no examples of anything other than just, here's the thing we want it for, do whatever the fuck you want. And he comes back with whatever the fuck he wants, and 10 out of 10 times so far, it's just been, oh, that's better than anything I could have imagined, and I fucking love it, no notes. And I kind of feel bad. Like, I worry that he feels like we just don't give a shit, and we're just happy with whatever. But I've tried to be very, like, explicitly clear that, like, we just love what you do, and I don't want to muddy the waters, and I don't want to throw in my 2 cents, because every time it exceeds my expectations, and it's just you doing you. And if I started giving, oh, maybe like this, maybe like that, it's just a matter of taste, and it's not going to make the designs any better, like, because they're always outside of, like, the frame of reference I had for something, and it's like, oh, well, I didn't envision that, and that's fucking sick, and I love it, and it's awesome. No notes. All good. Especially the Ultraman one. That's the other goat that we've worked with. That's by Stefan. Stefan from France. We like to keep it international with the closure merch designers. That Ultraman one actually started as a show poster that Stefan did for our show in Paris because his then girlfriend, now wife, was putting on the show. She was the promoter in Paris, and he did the poster for it. And I remember just being like, who the fuck did this poster? It's fucking sick. This needs to be a fucking t-shirt. And then we ended up working on the entirety of Pink Lemonade with him. You get compliments every time I wear my soft tail related merch. Well, thanks for picking some up as well, Raccoon. And what did you get? Which one? What gets the love? I think it's such a marriage made in heaven for sure, Dav. Like, it fits the album so perfectly. Need you all to make some big boy merch for us thick-figured individuals. What sort of sizes are we talking, Mock? How thick are we getting? I can put in a special request so my sweet little Mocky poo can be hooked up. All right, so where were we? We haven't even laid down a single fucking room. I suspect that the antechamber, should I put it down for posterity? I suspect that the antechamber is a unreachable ruse. At least initially. Hehe. That says it all, right? I suspect that the antechamber is an unreachable ruse. At least initially. Hehe. Good enough for me. McBase, am I saying that right? I'm guessing it's probably not said how I just said it based on it being French. The yellow sweater and the black tee. The yellow sweater, I've got two of them. This is actually also the first time I've ever had multiple things of our own merch. Because I like it that much, and I don't care if it's cringe to be wearing my own band shit. I've got like the full tracksuit set that we put out, the black tracksuit. I've got two of the fucking yellow sweater, the US one and the Australian one, because they were printed on different sweaters, like pretty much the same color, but slightly different sweaters. You have the My Little Dream shirt and the yellow crew neck. That actually, me saying no notes, no nothing for Pablo, I actually told a bald-faced lie. The My Little Dream shirt was the one thing that I gave direction for. I was like, I want it to be an homage, because the song that the lyric My Little Dreams is from is Absolute Terrorfield. I was like, I want it to be an homage to Evangelion, and I want it to sort of be your style and your character's version of the end of Evangelion poster, you know, with like the big fucking Ray head floating in the LCL. But besides that loose direction, it was like, do whatever you want with that, but I want it to basically parody and be an homage to the end of Evangelion poster. Hello, Kim. How's it going? The Ultraman shirt, First Temple shirt, and the Love Lash sweater. Fuck yeah. You cunts are repping. This is wild. I didn't realize you were all fucking closure merched up so hard. Bloody legends. Anywho, ordered slick new skates today. Fuck yeah. I ordered some slick new RAM today, Kim. Here's to ordering slick newness. All right, so covered the Pink Lemonade shirt in crystals. You do love a good crystal covering, don't you, Jess? Bloody bang some crystals on it. That's what they should call you. I was about to say Jess bang some crystals on it last name, but then I was like, is that low-key doxing you? Should I not? I probably shouldn't do that. That's probably bad etiquette, right? Don't. Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, Jess, cover it in crystals. Ugh. Anyway, we keep digressing. I don't think you can get to the antechamber. Why bother? You make good music, plus I like supporting mad cunts. I don't do it through Twitch because fuck Twitch. I'd rather get something well, that's super lovely, Reaper. Nice to meet you, miss. Closet. Let's get some items. Fuck it. Let's get some fucking items. I want some fucking items. I'm just going to go with my gut, go with my heart, go with my soul. We just got a dice, a free reroll, and a key. Huge. Oh my God. The game dynamically knows what you're wearing based on your camera feed while you're streaming, and then puts artwork in the game based on a burr? Hey, it's me old pal Madison. Madison, you have Cody to thank for today's stream. I was tinkering away with the help of my new best friend ChatGPT, optimizing the system now that it's been completely fucking nerfed. So today I was just tinkering away with like encoder presets, fucking around in BIOS to like milk some more headroom out of the RAM and some more speed out of the RAM, which is so out of my fucking depth. Right? That shit is like, I don't fuck with the BIOS. And ChatGPT was like, it's all right, Petal. Take my hand. I'm going to walk you through. Show me a screenshot. All right, so see that setting there? You want to go, okay, you want to change that to this speed. And then, okay, the voltage here, you want to override the auto and you're going to change that voltage to this. And I'm like, is this going to make everything blow up? No, shh. It's okay. It's not going to make everything blow up. This is all, it's going to be safe and it's good. Gentle parenting from AI. You know what? The use case that I think it shines with is when it becomes like a living owner's manual. As soon as it ingests any like documentation for any technical system that you want help with, and then it's just like a fucking instruction manual you can talk to, molto bene. Using it as a fucking friend or a therapist or a sycophant fucking enabler of all your insane cookery and a cope and a fucking cope placator, not so good. Well, if it isn't me favorite cunt. Hello there, Niall. There's some veiny ass throbbing praying hands, aren't they? Anyway, so Madison, long story short, what happened was I went live after fucking about all day with looking into how RAM works, why the current, neutered RAM setup was tanking the CPU. Learned a bunch about CPUs and RAM and the way things interlock, especially with Ryzen fucking AMD chips, which is what I'm rocking. Pulled the trigger on some new RAM, then went through again with screenshots and getting fucking ChatGPT to hold my hand lovingly and tenderly. Rerouted some shit with how OBS was encoding. And I was just live just to stress test it, just to see. And while I was fucking live to stress testing it with the title that is, I think, what is it? Don't watch, hehe. Who fucking rolls in with a raid? Who of all times comes in and plonks a bunch of cunts down in front of me? Your old pal, excessive profanity. And here we are. I was like, well, fuck, I can't be an asshole now. I've got to fucking get on and show my face. And it's worked out beautifully. And I said before, and I'll say it again, it's that kind of cheeky, tough love, wind beneath my wings that fucking carries me to new heights. I want to get a new PC, but this is the kind of stuff that scares me, right? It scares me too, Madison. So like, by today's standards, my GPU, my motherboard, the kind of RAM that my motherboard can take, and my CPU, they're pretty outdated. Like, they're still very good fucking high-end, like plenty of headroom for what I'm doing, except for when you take out half the fucking RAM and they're mismatched sticks. But all very, very good. But yeah, I'm like, fuck, I could get away with probably like updating something, because the RAM that I just got today is like the cream of the crop, teetering into or onto the verge of like diminishing returns. No point going harder than that because of the motherboard limitations. and what it's like rated for. So I basically got like sick ass, plenty of headroom, the best speed I've ever had as far as RAM is concerned, but it's within the parameters of optimized for the like the generation and series of CPU I have. It's DDR4 for the motherboard, blah, blah, blah. It's crazy big pumping pistons and stuff, isn't it? Anyway, we got a key, we got a fucking dice, and off we go. Yeah, so you were here for the last stream, yeah, Madison. So basically everything was bottlenecked because of the RAM, which is rated at 3200. Is it megahertz? Is that how they measure the speed? This is all I was taught all this shit by ChatGPT, which is pretty fucking wild. So the RAM that I had in there was two 16 gigabyte sticks, two 8 gigabyte sticks, slightly different timings and slightly different there's a few other like hidden specs that I didn't know about. I was just like, they're matched speed. They're two pairs of 3200. It's got to be fine, right? Well, it was fine and running at 3200, but nerfed to the like worst of the two sets as far as the timing is concerned and some other fucking shit. Anyway, but it was still a lot better than what it is now because two of the sticks happened to just shit themselves. It wasn't one pair or the other. It was one of each. One of the 16s, one of the 8s. So because of that, they couldn't run in like dual channel mode and basically nerfed the speed to like 2133 megahertz from their rated 3200. And I didn't think that would be a huge issue because in my mind, before learning about all this shit today, I was like, well, Task Manager says that the RAM's at 50% of its capacity. So there's still plenty of headroom. Yeah, that's capacity, motherfucker. That's not like speed. So then as soon as I went live yesterday, I didn't realize as well that like the Ryzen fucking AMD chips rely heavily on the speed of the RAM to actually get use out of what they're capable of doing. So yeah, just as soon as I went live yesterday, because there's a mismatched pair of RAM sticks running at 2133. That was all it took to fucking tank it. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my best friends in the world, DJ Dennis Carland, who hits me up via resub message to ask if I'm free for a hang on Friday. Cheers for 113 months, cunt. Am I free on Friday? Let me in real time, live in front of an internet audience, find out what's going on with rehearsal because it's changed a couple of times. What's going on, Darius? What's going on, my sweet prince? Wednesday. Now we're just there's just a bunch of like, should we start rehearsing at Sal's with an electric kit to save money on rehearsal studios? I don't I don't know. Let's say I am free. What's going on Friday that I should be free for? It's just the way it handles it when you type it in, Dav, and usually refreshing the browser that the chat's in will like sync it up when it loads it in again. Oh, Heidi's here too. We want to do prawns on the fire and some veggies and shit too, I guess. Yeah, sick. Should I bring a game or do you want to play a game that you've got there? I'd be keen to play a game. We haven't played one together in ages. Unless you can't be asked and you just want to focus on mung and prawns. I guess you want to mung prawns as well. Cool, man. Enjoy your Friday. What? What? I'm confused. Didn't I just say, yeah, I can be free? What What a weird way to say shrimp on the Barbie. Ah! Wait, Darius. Actually, have we talked about this? I mentioned it to Heidi. Have you guys seen the trailer for the new fucking Za spiritual successor to Disco that may not be so spiritual and that's getting fucking absolutely roasted and lit up in the comments? But I'm cautiously optimistic because it looks pretty sick, and the people that have poured their blood, sweat, and tears into it aren't the fucking corporate pig dogs that may or may not have like fucked over the original creator. A game that'd be good to play around the fire. Skull King. Bang it on. You ain't seen it? All right, hold up. Brum dum dum. Brum dum 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 dum. Bang it up, you cunt. Bang it up, comma, you cunt. The punctuation mattered in that one. Don't give me a been fucked lately. You're habitually shit at responding, Heidi. And as someone that has too also been very habitually shit and avoidant with responding to people, I'm the OG. I was doing it before you were fucking knee high to a grasshopper, cunt. It's all right. Just own it. Don't even be sorry. Just be like, yeah. Fucking didn't respond, eh? It'd be like that sometimes, and I'd be like, yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I'm sorry you've been fucked, though. I am, but also I had a good reason this time. Cunts, she had a good reason this time. Fair. All caps. Oh, that just reminded me. Who here's read or listened to the incredible dramatized audiobook versions of Dungeon Crawler Carl? I'm on the second book now. Good schlocky fun, but if you're familiar with it, okay, Mock, are you down with Dungeon Crawler Carl? Fuck yeah. You'll know why when Heidi started spamming well, not spamming, but just smanging shit out in all caps. It's made me think of something in particular. You only pretended to be sorry for the societal expectations. You know you can smash that matrix with me, Heidi. In fact, I was just gonna say, I'm your Neo and you're my Morpheus, and there is a fucking super tower. What the fuck is the game called? There is a fucking... Hi, Zev. You haven't had anyone to talk about it? Dude, Mock, I'm loving it. I've smashed through the first book. There is a wide. Show me around. Yes, it's so good. No one has any context for what the fuck we're talking about. You've listened to all 7 twice. Mock, I gotta say, it's some of the best audiobook, like, dramatized readings I've ever fucking heard. And there's a manga, I had no idea. Epic Auto Towers. What is DCC? It's Dungeon Crawler Carl. A really cool schlocky... I'd never heard of the genre before. I'm sorry again, but for real this time. I've never heard of this genre before. I didn't know it was a genre. And I was like, oh, maybe it's like normie slop for this genre, and it's just the thing in this genre that's gotten the most popular. But there's probably like what the real cunts that are on the note, like, you know, on the in, are like, yeah, no, these lit RPG books are so much better. After you finish, I would recommend the sound tree version. Got some extra actors and music effects and all that. Why after I finish? Why don't I just fucking go to the sound tree version now? Really? Lit RPGs go pretty fucking hard. Well, Niall, I didn't know about this genre at all. I had no idea, and I was like, this is the fucking genre. And Dungeon Crawler Carl is the fucking book series I fucking wish I had when I was like 11 or 12. And it is, yeah, I feel like it is the accessible entry, but it's fucking great. Like, and I wasn't familiar with the genre, and I was like, is this just like the normie slop kind of, oh, everyone that dips their toes into lit RPG, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Look, fuck all that pretense and noise. It's super fun, schlocky as fuck, but like still has like a lot of nuanced meat on the bones, some like nice emotional beats. It's fucking incredible, Mock. I'm really loving it. Sound booth. Okay, so sound booth, I should switch to sound booth. Is there an app or is this like a browser-based thing? So more so there's more voice actors and more like sound effects and shit beyond the Audible version. Just coming in. We talking some fucking Kiowa type shit. I don't know what that means. Nachos, but we keep digressing. We keep slaloming around the digression totem poles. Show me a run, Heidi. I know super epic auto towers. Show me a run. No, what? Zero parades. This is what I was going to show you, Darius.
I once.
Are you still here, Daddy Derry? Show me a run. Choose your own adventure. Oh, no, we're not. We're talking about the choose your own adventure in that it's a preset adventure you choose to read in the form of a lit RPG novel. So yes, I guess it is if you want to be technical about it. He had a necromancer pack hype. Oh shit. Sounds like something I'd love, Kim. I'm so enamored by it. There's so many thoughts. Dude, I can't wait to be medicated for ADHD. There's one of my other thought threads. It's the reason why I was so enamored by it and taken by it. Like, it's got enough like substance and nuance and like enough depth to the emotional beats that like I can enjoy it now as an adult. But the thing that drew me in was like, this is the fucking genre, an exact like book I wish that I knew about or was exposed to as like an 11 or 12-year-old, that when I was just devouring books and would have loved shit like this. Like there was a book I read, maybe that was like proto kids fucking lit RPG. Anyone heard of the book The Mummy Monster Game? I was so like enthralled and enraptured by this book because it was like, you get sucked into a video game. What the fuck? That's so cool. Really novel to me as a kid. And this book sort of is basically like the perfect distillation of that. That's more like, you know, adult oriented, but gives me that same feeling. I liken it to how Miyazaki films, such as Spirited Away and the like, give me the same like feeling of whimsy and wonder and awe and like that childlike, I don't know, the same way that like classic Disney movies as a little kid made me feel. Miyazaki movies evoke the same like adult like counterpart feeling. Mummy monster. It's a mummy who's a monster and she steps on you. All right, don't take it there, Heidi. We didn't have to take it there. At the start, it says choose to read the whole book or close it out, which technically makes it a choose your own adventure book. I made this up. Source, trust me, bro. Dungeon Crawler Carl has everything: action, comedy, drama, politics, cultural references, talking animals. Yeah, I didn't realize it's like, so I'm only up to the circus part of the second book, Mock. You should know what that means. I'm guessing. I'm sure there's no other circus parts. Dry as a mummy's dick, as a pyramid. Source, my dad works at Nintendo, the classic. Yeah, okay, so I'm up to there. And it's only sort of just started to flirt with, like, touch on the wider political machinations and, like, hints at there being, you know, wider things going on that Carl can kind of get an insight to, being cheeky and manipulate. Like, him kind of figuring out, kind of light spoilers, that basically he can sort of play to the production company You know what I mean? Like, he's starting to realize that he can, in a weird way, even though it's sort of one way, it's two way in that he's being watched and he can influence things, and there are vested interests in his success or failure based on his popularity and Donut's popularity. And he's just starting to realize that there are like things he can leverage sort of in his favor. And there's like a meta game layer to the game with that sort of thing. And I'm finding that pretty fucking interesting. Well, so far it's like set up that could go some really interesting places. And I'm assuming it does. I would hope it's as popular as it is because it does go to those really interesting places. But even just at a base level, the fun of the action scenes and just the premises and the situations, I'm satisfied enough. But it's the fact that it is starting to like sprinkle these little tastes of these other meta layers. I'm very into it. Edster, get on it. Anyone that hasn't experienced lit RPG it sounds like it might be something you're into. Like me, I was, completely uninitiated with the genre, and I would highly recommend it. Let's play Battlefield together. It has no depth or storyline. Distressor. I got a feeling I know who that is. I think I know who you are, Distressor. I think I know exactly who you are. Let's play Battlefield together. I'm all about depth and storyline. All right, cunt? If it's got no depth or storyline, I'm not fucking interested. I don't give a shit. You and your meta shit. Weddy's on his meta shit again. What meta shit? What meta shit am I talking about? Check it out. You should listen to it in bed together. Heidi and Darius. It's really fucking good, like, voice acting and dramatization. It's like maybe the best like audiobook dramatization experience I've ever had. Now, Mock, you were saying, what was the platform again? Pelican Books. Check it out in the sheets, guys, while you're getting down. Sound booth. Will it be jarring to go from the one I'm currently listening to on Audible to the sound booth version? That's so weird that it's like extra bells and whistles on sound booth. Do I got to pay again for the fucking books? Does it like go, have you purchased these on Audible? All right, cunt, here you go. Here's the code. Check it out in the sheet. You do got to pay again. Is it worth it? How much are they? Yeah, the old audiobook aftercare special. I hope he makes that orc sound again. Haven't heard any orcs yet. It's a very different experience. Can I get like a demo of it? The first chapter's free. Is there? All right, let me look this up. Would there be any first chapter differences? Like, is Mordecai's voice the same? Because that's someone different, right? And I was wondering, is it all the same dude on the Audible version? Like, is he just putting on like this like posh British accent and then it's like pitch tuned up for Donut? Who's Jeff? Is Jeff the same cunt? Audible is almost all Jeff Hayes, including Donut, because I was like, it sounds different enough that it might not be him, but I get the feeling that it's like it's him, but just pitch shifted up with an accent. Jeff is the cunt always asleep in the Wiggles. What's this, Jordan? What are you showing me here? Gower, baby. It has been that long, apparently. Can you imagine that? 71 whole fucking months. Have a whiff of potpourri on the house. Oh my God. Look at that sexual dynamo. Look at that 1,000-yard death stare. Look at that jacket. Look at that cinched in waist. Saucy. All right. We're fucking, the working memory is lagging behind 7 steps. We were showing Darius and Heidi, who I don't think have seen this. Are you still here, Darius and Heidi? If you're fucked off already. Let's go look at this. I'm quietly, cautiously optimistic. It looks like it could be really good. Or it could just be all style and no substance. But I just get the feeling that, yeah, maybe the corporate pig dogs at Zaum are shit. And the jury is still kind of out on that based on the doco. But I feel like so many people that worked very hard on Disco, including people that like fleshed out the extra writing and stuff in Definitive Edition or Director's Cut or whatever the fuck it's called. You left out of boredom 10 minutes ago. Well, how are you here to type that? That doesn't make any sense. That actually doesn't check out. But as far as first chapter goes, there is some extra. Audible version just states he's playing games. Sound booth goes into that in more depth. What do you mean just states he's playing games? I don't get that. I gotcha. I fucking gotcha. As in there's extra like scripting. It goes off script. It's less abridged and the Audible versions are abridged. All right, after this I want to hear it.
Once knew a spy. Brilliant. Relentless.
I'm drawing an art of Nathan's nieces, but like the VB logo at his request. What the fuck? All right, yeah, here's the trailer. And it looks like it could be fucking sick. I hope it's great. But wait till you see the YouTube comments.
Magnetic. Her name was Herschel. Dark gold hair, a well-worn life beneath. A dandelion puff, waiting to be blown. She tried to look out for me.
Well, the Disco Studio, Dav, but as far as the main writer and designer in Disco, no.
Everything she touched rippled into failure.
I mean, it fucking looks the part. That's for sure. It fucking looks the part. I think there's one that Zero Parade's trailer. There's a newer trailer that shows more like gameplay and like UI shit. Is this it? Oh, it looks like a carbon copy, right?
You actually want to deploy her? You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of our most
Suzerain?
highly
What?
trained operants.
What is that? A game?
Been shelved
Nachos?
for 5 years. The parties marked her as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
Probably.
Looks like a new
But she
version of the Thought Cabinet.
Probably.
Journal. Assemble. Okay, so you put some like fucking heads in the boxes. It looks the fucking part for sure, doesn't it?
Been ripped to shreds.
Probably.
And then you got fatigue, anxiety, and
But
something.
she can scrape what's left of them back together.
Dex.
Lead them to their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchered?
Oh, Groovy, I get it, but like, I'm like, if it's anything, you know what, if there's anyone on the writing team or the design team that worked on Disco and they actually give half of a fuck, who cares about the fucking corporate pig dogs at the top? I know it's a mess, but like, I want to be optimistic about it. Yeah, that is a very real possibility and probably likely. Absolutely, Heidi. Absolutely. It'll be everything that makes Disco what Disco was as far as the parts, but it won't have the glue that makes it greater than the sum. That comes from fucking old mate, for better or for worse, because he's just one of those fucking unhinged auteurs. Well, that's it, Nachos. At the very surface, it looks the part, which immediately fucking gives me maybe fool's hope. Disco Elysium earned them the benefit of the doubt, but everything they did surrounding the fallout after Disco Elysium maybe erased their deserving of the benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt, the benefit of the doubt, the benefit of the doubt. The secret Sakurai sauce. Yeah, this does this, is this lacking the sack? Is this lacking in the sacking? I want so much to have more Disco Elysium in the world. And the fucking thing is as well, it can't be in the same universe because that is in legal limbo, right? The actual Disco IP and the universe that it resides in is in legal limbo. So it's just got to be, it's got to look the part and smell the part, but not be the same world. Can't build on existing lore and places. Imagine another fucking disco game at a different point in history on a different continent. Oh. But I don't think you can really take that. It's not the devs' fault. It's the higher ups that did the shitty thing, being the Zaum is and was a very small team. And a lot of the original people are fucking were booted anyway, right? And the people that are active on this new title are very much of the ones that fucked over the crew of Disco. I don't think it's guaranteed bad or something, but just because it's the same company doesn't mean they get it. Yeah, and you know what? I feel like without old mate Robert, whatever his name is, it's not going to have the same spice. It might be still something decent and enjoyable and interesting, but it's not going to have this. It's not going to have the same DNA, right? So it can't feel like a part of the same sphere. What's this about Robert Baratheon? The fact that it looks so much like Disco is sort of concerning. Like they're really trying to cash in on the cache of Disco in visual, the cheap, easy cache. Seven hells. What am I to make of this? Why'd Robert Baratheon come up? Yeah, like, oh, Disco is dreary. That's what makes Disco Disco, that kind of fucking approach. But I'm going to be so fucking harsh about it. Yeah. Oh, Robert something. I can't keep up, Darius. Robert Baratheon. Gods, I was strong. Well, it's not really a sequel, technically. Actually, there's... haven't there been, like... I saw some video about a few more Disco likes. There's, like, 3 other projects on the boil by ex-Zaum employees, including the OG bro, including Robert Baratheon. Go find the breastplate stretcher. Gods, I was... Thank the gods for Bessie. Bobby B, very cool being on the in for a lot of Easter eggs in the Softail album. Yeah, fucking piss on that. Love that you fucking get that, Dav. Think they get but don't, I think. Yeah, fucking oath. Yeah, I agree. It's got that ineffable thing that's really hard to quantify and that took the fucking mind of Robert Baratheon to fucking piss on that. It's like, yeah, and it took decades. The world, this is that thing where it's like you get one shot at something having years and years of maturation and marination as far as a world and an idea and like a project. And then it gets smash success because it's had decades sometimes of someone's life to like distill it and make it incredible and hone it. And then it's like quickly follow up that success in the next 2 years. Like as a shitty example, the thing that comes to mind that I've talked about with Zepepi is Stranger Things. Like that first series that first season should have been self-contained. Like it was already kind of fucking like nostalgia pastiche wank. But it was obviously the story that was being told. It wasn't, the success wasn't assumed. So the story that was being told, it was like, this is the story that I want to tell. Whoever created it and wrote it. You could probably say the same about the first Squid Game season. And in fact, I think specifically with the first Squid Game season, that did take like years and years and years to like get made, right? Like, and it was years and years in development. And then all of a sudden, it's a fucking cultural phenomenon, smash success. It's a cash cow to milk. Quickly iterate on it, churn out the next season. It's like, but that's not a story that needed to be told. That's just a return on investment that needs to be made. How's it ever going to be as good? Might accept that Disco was a flash in the pan. A flash in the pan that took fucking 20 years to gather the ingredients and prep and chop the veggies and fucking season the fucking wok and fucking marinate the fucking meat. Because they were doing that shit like in university as a tabletop RPG, and fucking Robert Baratheon had that world cooking since then. And that's why it feels so fucking real and so well realized. And even though the game physically is very small in scope, it feels so much bigger than the sum of its parts because the world feels real. Like they're talking about it in a way that feels like, yes, this is all informed by a really robust fucking history and geography and like political machinations for centuries, etc., etc., etc. They already created a full, incredible, self-contained thing, and it didn't have a sequel. There isn't more. Yeah, unless the sequel is like in mind from the get-go. I feel like, look, I hate to piss on anyone's parade with Stranger Things. I remember being accused of being a contrarian because I was so not about it. I was like, it's a fucking mid nostalgia pastiche wank at best. And yeah, okay, it's got like a cool aesthetic, but that's it. It's like the in vogue, like fucking placate fucking millennials with like 80s nostalgia kind of fucking, you know, holds up, but it's whatever. Take it or leave it. I'm not fussed. And then as soon as they announced the second season purely based on its fucking financial success, I'm like, fuck off. Fuck off. Whoever created that was intended to be a one and done because you didn't know how it would do. And it happened to fucking pop off its chops. And now we're fucking into what, like the fourth season with like feature film length episodes for every episode. Suck me off at the next station, cunts. Wheel put. There is something cosmically funny, though, about a game studio that made a masterpiece of a game with a stark Eastern European socialist overtune, ending up splitting up into varying factions of loyalty, all trying to do their own things and all trying to take their own bite. I thought exactly that, Groovy. I thought exactly that when watching the documentary about it. I was like, this feels like a weird, like, meta leak of the story and the game's universe out into the real world. And it's just a continuation of the game and its fucking themes, and exactly right. Like, it's just too sadly fitting. Westworld as well, the first season was incredible and the rest felt tacked on. I started a bit of Westworld the first season and it did seem cool. Speaking of cash grabs, Fooly Cooley. Wait, what? What's happening with Fooly Cooley? Anyway, let's finish this.
We'll do what we always do. Throw more assets at the problem. We have plenty more.
I guess. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment.
It certainly looks the part.
So unhinged.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles get results.
Show a little.
Yeah, the dialogue feels a bit... They made some sequels 10 years after the fact and they're grim. Oh, dear. Fooly Cooley is another great example of, like, I don't think you could replicate that if you had people come on board that weren't the actual original visionary creator. It's so like mystifying and strange and unhinged, but it's obviously so well informed by the inner logic of the world that the creator has inside, you know? Yeah, another sum of its parts. Like, you could have someone come in and go, oh, it's just sort of random and weird and like crazy fucking like bent animation sequences, and it's like just a bit random, isn't it? It's like, no. It's all fucking very like informed by like a cohesive world, and like like the creator's obviously guided by a fucking whether written down or internal like Bible. And it's all got a rhyme and a reason. Yeah, super strong vision. And you could look at it at face value if you're a fucking dumb cunt and go, oh, it's just fucking, just some weird random shit going on, isn't it? Like, oh yeah, this character and this character, yeah, fucking, we'll have them do this. I gotta say, watching this second trailer with a bit more dialogue, it's not the same, is it? I can already get a sense of the dialogue being a little bit more try hard. The reason you recommend suzerain. Isn't suzerain like a term dropped in disco? It's also a universe that is being expanded upon in a future game too, which plays entirely differently. You work as a spy for the deep state. Same deep state that's in power before your character takes power in suzerain. I feel like suzerain is a fucking place in disco. All right, I'll have a look in 1 sec, Nachos. Yeah, right, Dav. The voice acting is pretty stilted. No, but it's not even the voice acting. It's the dialogue itself. Something about disco's dialogue and writing definitely could have been try hard, but it never, I don't know, it just never felt like that. It always felt pretty self-aware in a dry, piss-takey way, even when it was dealing with really heady concepts. It never felt inherently up its own ass. But some of this dialogue just feels a bit like it's trying to emulate disco rather than just be what it is, the way disco was. Suzerain was a time period.
Timor.
I guess. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment.
Nisa, now the writing disco made me laugh and then cry. Yeah, dude, I straight up, when I try and sell people on disco that haven't heard of it or played it before, I'm like, it made me laugh out loud multiple times. It made me cry multiple times. It said things that made me go,
And her methods are so unhinged.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles
Everyone thinks the main character is incompetent thing. Yeah.
get results.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong already has.
Is it actually set in the same universe? Or technically it can't be because the disco universe is still tied up in legal limbo? Holding onto the necktie the whole time until being it's time, Bretan. I don't remember this reference, Nachos. All right. Mocky Poo, you still here? What was it called again? Dungeon Crawler Carl audiobooks. Sound booth. Sound booth theater. Is it like some rights thing? Why do they have like a fucking... Why does Audible have like a nerfed... By Edgar Allan Poe? Excuse me? What? What? No. Why does Audible have a nerfed version? It's just different? What the fuck's this season 1 shit? Hardcore to the mega. Yeah, hardcore. Is it though? Yeah. Fucking oath. There was just something really special. Again, it never felt like naff or cringe. Like, it would always have this like dry, self-aware edge to everything it was saying. Disco was also tragic and heartwarming and hilarious and grim all at the same time. Yeah, it really fucking struck a fucking multi-note chord in a way that not many things have pulled off to that degree, right, Heidi? Very funny, very silly, but yeah, very fucking tragic, very heartwarming. The dynamic between Kim and Harry, one of the most well-realized, like, relationship developments and characterization sort of unfoldings in a game ever, especially considering you're in control of Harry and can sort of like swing it within certain guardrails, but like just little things like, is Kim gonna dance? +2 to the check, he trusts you. Plus another 1 to the check, he really trusts you. And you're like, it's Kim. And then he's like, all right, fucking check a bit of this out. And it's just been such a slow burn that you're like, oh, I feel it. I'm feeling this. All right, nachos. Why am I writing nachos into Windows? Serve me up a bowl of nachos, please. Straight out the fucking USB port. Biggest roller coaster in gaming. Friend request, Dad's Tasty Farts is awaiting your response. I guess I better fucking say yes to Dad's Tasty Farts. Nacho, sending me the link ain't gonna fucking work because it's on a different PC, so don't bother. Kim being the only one that believes in you. Yeah, that weird sort of like has this disdain and like contempt for you a little bit, but deep down like feels for you and like does believe in you, and like he's like, fuck, you're actually a damn good cop. And like I do like you. There's a lot of things to like, but fuck, you're an unhinged cunt. Wait, he had a heart attack when you had a heart attack? Harry had a heart attack when you got him to dance? I don't fucking remember that. The moment when Harry Dubois convinces himself that he can teleport, and in a moment of determination of trying to prove it to Kim, says he's going to show him and teleport up a ladder, the screen goes dark. And I remember doing that, dude. It was such a sick moment. It's one of the big standout memorable moments for me. Your eyes were just closed. I watched. Fucking, that was one of the funniest moments. Wearing the boots of the corpse. Wearing the boots of the corpse you promised you wouldn't take. Does Kim actually react to that? I feel like he didn't while watching Zepepi play it. Oh, you danced too hard and had a fucking heart attack. I don't think that happened to me. What am I looking for here? Fucking Suzerain. Suzerain Kingdom of Ritzia. Suzerain support the devs. Just fang them $7.50. DLC where you just pay him money. Suzerain Vanille. Suzerain Kingdom of Ritzia. Just walking into the ocean. I don't think I encountered that one either. This better impress me, Nachos. You fucking spammed the link to it about 17 times. Bit of a fucking deep cut hidden gem. Very positive. 6,500 fucking plempies. Oh yeah, I remember the uncomfortable chair thing. Fuck, that was good. And you're just like tanking psychic damage from it. You're just like, fuck this fucking chair. Fuck. Oh, I'm so glad you connected with it in the way you did, Heidi. Like, it's got a very special place in my heart too. To the point where like genuinely I get really emotional when I hear The Smallest Church in Saint San. Like that really affects me emotionally. And like I'll probably think about that song on my deathbed if I die in a peaceful way where I do somewhat see it coming. I'll be like, play it for me. I would often go there. It's giving me chills just thinking about it. Well, sorry. I thought I was playing Blueprints. Apparently not. Fucking tune. Oh, sorry to interrupt it again. Watching Zepeki's playthrough, he just went for fucking roundhouse kicking Measurehead, and I never bothered because I was like all purple, all yellow, fucking nothing, like one in reds, one in blues. And Zepeki was just like, fuck this cunt. It was like some stupid, like really low % chance to pass the check. Passed the check and then chose the like roundhouse kick and just fucking roundhouse knocks the cunt right out. I stood up. I was like, fuck. It was incredible. And then I think he didn't even use the path. I can't remember. It was like, then he just went around the long way anyway, but just like fucking laid him the fuck out. And then Measurehead's like cope response once he gets back up. Incredible. You lost the roll, made an absolute fucking fool of yourself. What happens when you lose it? I didn't even bother attempting. I was like, fucking, I don't want to try. But yeah, Zepeki was just like, fuck it, let's go. And it was just like, shh, chung. I actually like jumped up from the couch. I was like, whoa, here we go. 9 new dialogues and epic story conclusions, but tell me what are the epic conclusions too? Probably really good, but that trailer did not entice me at all. That just felt like that did not put his best foot forward. That was some dry ass shit. Yeah, exactly. Nachos, that get on the blower to the devs and be like, that is not a compelling trailer. That looked dry as fuck. Based on the trailer, I'm not gonna like write it off and say it's shit, but the trailer is not helping its cause at all. Dry as a dog's dick in the hot desert sun. First 5 minutes of this convinced me. First 5 minutes. All right, that can be later watching. Oh, sweet. Yeah, no worries, Darius, for sure. Let's do it. What's the occasion? Just for the fuck of it? Just for the fuck of it. Dungeon Crawler Carl, Sound Booth Theater. All right, now. What season was it? Thank you for volunteering. What are these seasons? And then they've got the audible versions here anyway. I'm very confused. We want to do prawns over the fire. That's literally the occasion. Oh, fucking love an occasion like that. Season 2 is set to be twice as long as 1 with books 2 and 3. Oh, they haven't finished books 2 and 3 yet with these versions. All right, so season 1, episode 1. Where would be a good jumping point to like hear the difference? I've been playing shit like Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. I opened a portal to hell in the favela trying to revive Mia. I need to close it. So any structure in a game is foreign to me right now. What in the what in the Fallout Boy song title is that? What a great response. Thought who'd be good vibes for chilling around a fire. Well, that's very sweet of you to consider me. What date's Friday? It'll be my pseudo 40th birthday party. I didn't want to celebrate it. It triggers me and makes me feel really sad for some reason, beyond just age related. Pseudo 40th hang. And let's not make it that though. Let's not talk about it being that. I feel really bad actually. I gotta level with you cunts. I gotta be real. My mum's like, what do you want for your 40th? And I'm like insistent that I don't have anything. I'm like, just don't worry about it. It's fine. I don't want anything because I just feel, I don't know. And I feel bad because mum's like, she wants to fucking get me something for my 40th, but I'm like, I don't want it to be a fuss. I don't want to be made a fuss of, but I do in a way, like it'd be nice. But also I'm like, I don't want to be fucking, you don't have to spend money on me, but I think it's like maybe low key without speaking to her about it, just in responses to messages. I'm like, have I upset her? Because she's like, no, come on. Like, do you want something? Like, are there any clothes you want? Is there? And I'm like, no, don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, and that's fine, Dav. And that's fine, but I don't know, it's more than just the fuss. It's like I feel really triggered by the idea of celebrating my birthday for a litany of reasons that I won't go into now on stream. And it's not a fucking spoiler alert. It's not inherently it's not the unk factor. There's a lot of things that make Christmas feel the same. Yeah. And I'm fine with the unk factor, really. I mean, it does make me go, oh fuck, that's pretty fucking, I'm fucking unking out here. It's only a little bit the unk factor. Exactly. Like straight up. It is a factor, I will not lie. I will not fucking spew cope at you. The unk factor is a factor, but pales in comparison to the other shit. And for some reason, I haven't planned a party. I haven't like done anything, and it's my 40th, you know? And I also kind of feel guilty and shit, and like I'm missing out on doing something that I can't do again. Like a 40th birthday is kind of a big deal, and I'm literally doing nothing for it. Plan my mum a party for my 40th. I mean, that's not a bad idea. But yeah, I'm into... What day is your birthday? It's Monday, cunt. But a social event on Friday, I was like, well, that can be pseudo placeholder birthday celebration. And that's as close as it's going to get. Nah, I don't want to, Heidi. The whole thing's fucked, honestly. I'm actually going to get emotional, so let's not talk about it. Sorry, this is really silly. Hell yeah, Green Renegade. Thanks for the follow. Woo! I don't know. I need to unpack why it makes me... I feel like there's probably a reason that you'll fucking be able to discern, Heidi. The fact that having it at yours makes me especially feel a little fucked up about it. But let's not go into it. It'll be maximum derail. It's fine. This is it's the best kind of stream. It doesn't have to be anything, right? It just has to be what it is. I feel I don't know. I feel in two minds. Like I feel like I'm really like triggered by the idea of celebrating it. and what that entails, and just like the why that makes me sad and like distressed. And then on the other hand, I feel like the weird obligation, guilt, and like I feel upset about like not like squandering that it could be a nice, fun thing to celebrate. That I'm so hung up that I can't, that I'll like, in retrospect, I'll be like, how sad. Like my last like 4 or 5 birthdays have been me like avoiding wanting to celebrate it and feeling really shit about it. 40th was a ball, made it halfway. I'm really lucky. I'm glad you fucking had a nice time. Wasn't even meant to be a stream today. All fair game. Did you hear, Cody? The only reason I'm streaming, Darius, the only reason I'm streaming is Cody raided me while I was doing a test stream, because the last stream before this, 2 streams ago before this, my PC blue screens, and turns out 2 of my RAM sticks were faulty and shat the bed. And then I came back with neutered RAM, and I didn't realize that RAM interacts with the CPU in a way that everything shat the bed. So then today was doing a bunch of research on how everything works with the guidance of ChatGPT, and I switched over the way the streaming codes, fucked with the RAM so that it goes a bit faster in BIOS, etc., etc. And I was just like, I went live to test that shit, and then Cody fucking raided the cheeky cunt. Probably because my stream title was, or still is, testing don't watch, hehe. Depends on the reason why. I don't know, maybe we can talk about it on Friday and unpack it, but then it's too late and I haven't organized anything for my birthday, and it's too short notice for anything to happen. Yeah, but that's it, Dav. It's the between a cock and a hard place feeling. I would like to unpack it with someone, maybe. Not now, obviously, on stream. Yeah, it's probably it's something to do with shameful stuff. It's something to do, it's just, I don't know, it's just feeling sad about certain things, how it ties to past birthdays, shit that you and Darius are already quite across. I'm just feeling like things are just this constant recurring nightmare that I can't escape. Without getting too heavy, with levity injected in. Insert your own levity. Is that the right word? Am I using the right word there? I tried to call back to The Sopranos when Ralph is in the hospital cracking jokes and he's like, "Come on, a little fucking levity." Cock and a hard place was adequate levity. Okay. But I will say that I've noticed that your mic hasn't exploded randomly like it's been doing before. Yeah, I mean, smooth as silk now. We actually, that was an input switch play, Groovy. Without getting too heavy, yeah. Just a constant recurring nightmare. Like literally constantly having nightmares. The same recurring themes. I have the Heidi. I literally have like every second night variations of the same dream / nightmare around certain themes that you're privy to. And it fucking really sets the tone, you know, and really feedback loops on itself. It's grim as fuck, honestly. Really tanks the mood, really gives you a good blast of psychic damage to start the day. Oi, Venom. How's it going, me old China? Anyway, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because it all sort of ties into this weird birthday aversion. But then also, yeah, the cock and a hard place thing of feeling really upset that like there isn't aversion at all, and that I'm going to like squander the opportunity to just do something for once that celebrates me, and I have all my friends and family, and like it's chill and nice and it's happy and pleasant, and it just for some reason feels like it can't be that. I don't know why. I kind of know why, but it's confusing. It's weird. I just feel really like triggered and averse to it. I didn't mean to make this get heavy, but hey, you wanted the fucking Disco Elysium of streams. You wanted it to be lighthearted. You wanted it to be silly, cheeky, little fucking levity, heartwarming, heartbreaking. This is it. This is the tapestry, cunt. So fucking strap in and slurp it up from the slop trough. Love you too, Darius. I'm sorry I isolate myself so much. Medicare levity. I'm sorry I don't reach out often, Darius, and that, you know, we're kind of both shit in that regard. And it's been a while since we've spoken, and you invited me over for prawns via a fucking resub message. What is the state of this mess we call life in the 21st century? Keep getting little tufts of cat hair on my nose. It's really annoying. Hey, nighty night, Jess. Jess, put some crystals on it. What has AI done to us? It's helped me a lot with like PC troubleshooting and like dealing with OBS. Chat GPT handheld me, Darius, through building a fucking completely portable sandbox clone of my current OBS build to test updating OBS and all the plugins that I run and putting new plugins in and testing what would break in the clone sandbox environment to then do the full whole hog in the new OBS. And when it comes to that, exactly. That I realize the power in that use case above all other use cases for shit like Chat GPT and like just LLMs in general. When you can get it to ingest technical documentation and then treat it like a living instruction manual that you can talk to, and it can deal with very nuanced, like very detailed edge cases and stuff because it's ingested the entire like documentation for whatever you're dealing with. Magic. It was helping with some StreamerBot shit as well. I was like, how would you do this with StreamerBot? Can you please like ingest all of the documentation from the StreamerBot website and just help me like understand this? I was like, yep, fucking bang, bang, bang. Yeah, if you want to do this, you could do it this way or this way. But were you thinking of doing this like this? Because if you do that way, you could hook in via this thing, and then this variable call you plug into a text file here, which you get OBS to call from here. I was like, fuck. Incredible. Yeah, pretty staunchly anti-AI as a general, but I think if we can... Yeah, no, there is definitely good use cases like that where it's just like treat documentation like a fucking living, breathing user manual you can talk to and have a conversational fucking like query like method with. Magic. Incredible. It helped me fucking learn so much shit. Yeah, getting through legal shit or just anything that's technical documentation. Yeah, it's incredible in that capacity. Fucking why is it? Why do I feel like there's like 7 trillion hairs that keep magically being produced from my nose? Not my own nose hairs, but just like itchy little floaty hairs. Fuck. Ugh. Shit's a godsend. Help give commands needed to recover a cooked file system. And yes, Venom. Were you here for the stream where the RAM fucking went kaput and then the PC blue screened? For some reason, while StreamerBot was open, it must have been writing to a file, and StreamerBot was corrupted after that and wouldn't open again. Again, ChatGPT walked me through how to clone my StreamerBot in a way that was like, we'll do a fresh install, but let's clone all the like user data files and all the like profile and like action things that populate it. And we'll cobble together a new fresh install that'll load, but will be built from these backups. And like, we'll have all your shit in there. Like beautifully step by step, clear as fuck. Like if you get stuck here, let me know. Tell me what you see here. Show me a screenshot. It was fucking interpreting file fucking paths and like files in folder structures from screenshots. And it's like, yep, okay, so you want to open that folder there, and that should have this in it. Can you show me what's in there? Yeah, okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to copy that folder there and those 3 files over here. Incroyable. For mundane shit that none of us want to do like that. Yeah, yeah. It's, you have cat hair, but I feel like I've gotten the cat hair. It's a shame it's leading to the downfall of humanity, but my AI wife who says she loves me, so fuck it. That's all you need. A little bit of validation, a little more action. All this touch and grass ain't satisfaction in me. Written many dozens of pages of documentation at work, and I'm struggling to find stuff sometimes. I bet feeding it. Oh, fucking Shirl. Do it. Now you will go, oh my God, why wasn't I doing this earlier? It's incredible. It is my go-to for anything that I need help with that I don't fully understand as far as like technical processes with software, with OBS, with StreamerBot, with like Windows. It fucking walked me through tweaking my RAM to not be so nerfed. It walked me through just with screenshots. I went live for this stream when it was just going to be a test stream before Cody raided, and sent it screenshots of all the like metrics in Task Manager of the performance of stuff, and the stats pop out in OBS just to see if everything that it got me to do as far as rejigging the encoding settings and like tweaking the fucking RAM in BIOS actually worked, and like was giving me a significant and worthwhile performance boost. And it's like, yep, based on what you showed me before and now, yep, you can see that this is doing this now. The RAM's running at this speed when before it was running at this because it was nerfed because it was a mismatched pair. Yep, you've changed the voltage for this, which allowed for this, blah, 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 blah. Fucking hectic. Oh, so it turns out, Venom, that after consulting ChatGPT further about it, that 216 gig kit was going to be negligible because of the speed that 216 gig sticks ran at. And overclocking the mismatch pair that I've got currently has yielded about the same speed anyway. Or slightly higher, actually. Instead of 2,400, it's like 2,666. I think. But I just pulled the trigger on some new RAM today. Let me show you what the new RAM is. That's basically like, without being diminishing returns, the creme de la creme for like my specific, it's like optimized for my specific Ryzen CPU and motherboard. This shit here. Was dual channel or not? True. Well, either way, it's working for now, and the stream is buttery smooth because I've been able to actually up the bit rate, and I've switched to NVENC. So we're cranking NVENC now. So CPU strain is at fucking absolute negligible, nothing. I don't know if you can see this shit. You probably can't. I should probably just pull it up on screen. I got fucking 216 gigabyte sticks of this shit. And apparently it can be like pretty comfortably overclocked. Like a decent amount. Did what work prior to NVENC? What specifically? What's this shit called? G.skill. Fucking Trident Z Neo DDR4 3600. This shit. Which one is it? C16. C16. I think it's this shit. Why is it skyrocketed? My RAM I bought $200 in January is worth 800. Why the fuck is it skyrocketed like that? I think this is the shit that I got. I think it's exactly the same. Oh, I just got the fucking two 16 gig sticks version. Why is RAM cranked up so much? I think this is the shit here. Are you gonna dox my fucking Amazon shit? Ew, baby. We're just looking at RAM. Thanks for the fucking Rady poo. What's going on, cunt? What are you fucking doing streaming so late? Too much demand and supply fab constrained. Amazon will dox you. Nah, I think we're good. It's got the wrong address in there anyway. Doxed your suburb? Nah, we haven't. That's incorrect. I don't know why it's showing that, actually. Let's correct it. No, let's not. RAM demand is going crazy because... right. It's like Weddy doesn't even know me anymore. You're always up this late? I mean, I know you're up late. I didn't think you'd be up streaming that late. Usually stream during my daytime, cunt. I do fucking know you pretty well. And this is breaking the pattern. So this is it here. This is like optimized specifically for the Ryzen 3000 series, which is what my CPU is. And fucking lickety split with some real nice fucking latency. Not the best, but pretty fucking good. And can be overclocked to fuck. Canadian dollar similar. I'm guessing you edge us out just a bit, Mock. 300 for 32 is wild, as in super expensive. Yo, do those things got LEDs? Mate, they got fucking RGB, they got fucking CBGB, they got heebie-jeebies, they've got fucking PELICAN protocol, strobe capability. They even got TNT dynamite. Yeah, dude, they're popping. I don't actually give a shit about the fucking RGB wank. Just I want fucking maximum headroom to future-proof, not so future-proof build based on the motherboard and chipset. All right, free on sound booth. Let's give it a listen. Where is there any point I could go to? Log in or sign up. Just let me fucking hear it. Sample.
The monster moved much more quickly than I anticipated. Surprisingly, I had to remember this was a different class than the last two, and he was a level higher. 2 levels higher than myself. This was a dumb idea.
I don't like it. What's up with that music? Is that in the whole thing?
Yeah. What was it that B always said? You just jump headlong into things without thinking it through. I kicked the goblin with my bare foot. With nobody at the controls, the tractor continued to whine and shred at the dungeon wall. The vibrations got worse by the moment. Soon the whole thing was bucking like a washing machine with a rock inside it.
You're in my world now. You need to speak my language, you weird green piece of shit.
To my surprise.
Nah, I can't deal with music. I don't care how immersive it's trying to be because the AI plays music when he fights. That's no, I can't do that. I'll stick with the audible ones, thanks. Damn, racist. I think you'd be racist too if you experienced what Carl experienced. I mean, by definition, I guess, yeah, he is straight up being racist, isn't he? Rare instance, justified. The music's way too much. When am I getting on the ball pit? After I beat this, after I finish, crack the case of blueprints, which I should get back to because the day is getting on. And it's fucking hot in this room, let me tell you. Were you ball pitting right now, Eel? Mainly just have it in for Italians. Yeah, they're on the safe list. I think it's acceptable. Casual racism against Italians, that's on the, pretty sure that's on the safe list. Silking your song. Yeah, I mean, the sound effects I could deal with. They weren't too intrusive, but the music can fuck off.
The goblin grinned. I could tell he understood me. The little monster switched the knife back and forth.
It makes it sound way more cringe than it is. And I feel like anyone that I was just hyping this up to that's heard it now with that fucking goofy music is going to go, you're into this shit? She silked me song till me nice. Like, where's all this hair coming from? It's fucking killing me. It does sound cringe, doesn't it? It's not, I promise. Just listen to the version on Audible.
Between hands.
You're not speaking your language. You're speaking syndicate standard, you idiot slave. They programmed it into your brain. Do you really think you...
Yeah, the Audible version is fantastic. I don't need all that shit. But the Goblin's voice was different, right? I'm trying to remember it from the fucking OG, from the Audible version. Audible versions I've been thoroughly enjoying. I don't think I need to min-max it. Yeah, right? The music's just... Yeah, the fucking slap at a bass. This is too much.
survive past the...
Zoink! The goblin never finished the sentence. As he was distracted with his own soliloquy, I leaped forward, snatched the pot off his head, and clobbered him with it. Sharp little teeth went flying. The goblin stumbled.
It's too much. I'd rather, like, make it up in my mind. There's a difference between, like, an audiobook just, like, easing the fucking, like, workload of reading and there being enough, like, dramatization in the voices to sort of help you carry yourself away with your imagination. And then it's like, well, just make it just animate it while you're at it. Fucking get some actors, film it. Like, you know what I mean? Extra bit of script. Wait, so Matt Dinnerman wrote extra shit specifically for the sound booth version? Because that implies that either the Audible version is abridged and this is like more, has more of the book, or this has extra stuff written. Which I'm like, okay, 1-to-1. So why do we need extra scripted stuff? Who wrote it? Was it Matt Dinnerman or was it fucking old mate Jeff? You better go over to Audible, folks. Way better over there. Code WET10 for 10% off. Fuck yeah, bro. It's not necessary to the plot, but it was the actual writer just fleshing out some stuff. That's kind of cool, but just the music, I don't know. I wouldn't be dissatisfied had I not known this existed, so I think I'll just stick to the Audible versions. Use code WET10 now. Sign up to Audible. When checking out for the entire Dungeon Crawler Carl series, just, yeah, put in Wet Loves the Dungeon 10. Too hard for me? What are you fucking lighting me up about now, Eel? You fucking love having a cheeky dig. Clover Pit is a good challenge and Brain Dead mix. Solid game. It is that perfect blend of Brain Dead and Galaxy Brain challenging, right? If you want to min-max it, but also just play some slop. Let me hear a bit more.
I smacked him again. He careened off the side of the tractor. His health bar appeared after I'd smacked him the first time.
That guitar, I'm sorry, it's the I understand it's probably trying to be deliberately cheesy music, but it's fucking really not setting the vibe.
But it was still well in the green. He splattered to the ground. groaning. His knife went flying. I peered over the edge. The goblin lay on his back. The tractor continued to and buck, but it was edging in the opposite direction. The goblin's health was
edging. It's cheesing you off. Since when have you been a cheese off user, Darius? I've never heard the words cheesing you off, cheesing me off come out of your face, hands. Where were we? Oh, that's right. We're Blue Princeton. We're still in the fucking entrance hall. That's right. We're really getting to the bottom of this one. Fucking hell. Not in that gooey Citrix num-nums kind of way. He's a cheese legend, right? Yeah, I could go pantry. Although Keys and Jet... Oh, but it's closing us off. Fuck it. Cheese me off at the next station. I keep pressing fucking Nintendo Switch A. And it's gonna fuck me. Alright, anything to note in here? Safety pin. More chess pieces. Beautiful Persian rugs. Fuck yeah, will do, Mock. I love that you've read through the whole thing twice. Hectic. I'm glad you're having a good time, and thank fucking Cody. I was just gonna test shit and go call it a day, get on fresh and early tomorrow. But sometimes you just gotta fucking send it, you know? The den, more options, right? If you're still here, Cody, love your fucking work. Thanks for lighting a compelling fire up under my ass. By way of a fucking fat raid. These hairs, where are they coming from? I keep pulling them off. And they keep magically manifesting. I'm gonna scream in a second. It's starting to it's like water torture. Bride, person, woman, man, camera, TV, bridge. Cha, baby. Don't scream, babe. 90 whole bloody months. You're not watching, you're looking the other way. Thanks for 90 months, Cha. Sick cunt. Have some potpourri. "90 whole bloody months. Imagine that. Look at how far we've come. I'm pretty smart, Cheryl. Like, maybe even one of the smartest to ever do it. Person, woman, man, camera, TV. Breaker box. Do I want to break a box? What was the benefit of a breaker box again? To shut down the security doors and turn on the fucking dark rooms. And potentially figure out a weird puzzle that I don't understand, which is the vac indicators. And then we need a security room, but I still don't fucking understand this. So they go red. Why did it go red? Goes green, then red, then pink goes blue, but then when you... Wait, what happened there? So when you do a pink, when you do a blue next to other blues, it makes the blues pink on the sides. Cha, 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 your boat gently down the steam. Green goes red. Red goes pink. Red goes pink. Still don't get this. There's got to be some key to help me with this. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. You realize you're too dumb for this game and stop playing it? Don't sell yourself short, eel. I believe in you. Cabinet, but there's no switch there. And what the fuck is up with the vac indicators? You might, but I don't. I believe. I do. I really believe. And I fucking talk about belief. I don't believe you can get to the antechamber. It's just not possible. I don't think the antechamber is something you're actually meant to achieve. And it dangles it in your face, but you can't really do it. This is my hunch. That it's just a fucking red herring carrot dangle. Draw new floor plans? Yeah, why not, huh? Into pickled okra? I don't think I've ever had pickled okra, eel. I don't love the texture of okra generally. Okay, so we know all about this now. But no fucking clue where to figure out. Now, I'm wondering, it could be elsewhere that you get the code, or the code could be hidden within the room and somehow interpreting the paintings, somehow interpreting your capture card shutting down. Yeah, we get that. Sounds like a setup for a D's nuts joke. Okay. Is the leg of the fucking chair sawn off because it's not casting a shadow? The chair looks whack. Or is this the chair is just whack? I don't know. That's just what it looks like. That's not a chair leg. Oh boy. That's a bit of quiche, isn't it? Fucking love a bit of quiche. Oh. I have no way to figure out. I could just try and brute force a million different theories about what the fucking code is. But I feel like I must need more information from somewhere else, even if it is pertaining to the paintings. Even if it's pertaining to the paintings. 7819. All right, we just try 7819 and we just open it now. That works as well. Unfortunately, no. I got no way of discerning it at this juncture. I think it's safe to assume. I mean, I could spend 3 hours trying to like go, oh, if we count all the horse's legs and this horse is facing to the right, so that means that we count 4 forward on the keypad, and then the horse goes backwards, so we count 4 backwards, so it actually goes back to 0. And then based on the men strolling, that's just going to be ridiculous, right? So we can't really... We've got to say there's more information is needed, right? Surely. Why is what? Okay, losing money just for flexibility when the hallway does the same thing. But there's other shit going on in the chapel, which is why I think the lose money thing is something that you like maybe want to fuck with. Because those stained glass windows have something going on with them. But we'll just take a hallway for now. I don't know yet. Lock is a lie. Clock is the truth. That's on the fucking kit. Excuse me. How's your father? Grandfather clock is true. Ornate lock is a lie. I wrote that down, not knowing what the fuck that... Okay, and here, lo and behold, grandfather clock this way. Lock, lie this way with the fucking red thing here that says door. I mean, is that telling me to fucking go this way? But I could do both of them anyway. But that's, I mean, I'm getting a context chub here. That's relevant. Why would they bother having the fucking fridge in the kitchen? Was the kitchen? Say grandfather clock is true. Lock is a lie. Lock is a lie tonight. Nook for a key. We don't want to run out of keys. Observatory gives us some random ass bonus. Now let's just go smoke them if we got them. Keys are fucking saviors. We need a security room ASAP. Do we need a security room? I don't think we can get to the antechamber. And the antechamber is bullshit. Whoa, this is new. This is new? Is that persistent? Save $1 on each purchase you make. That wasn't sitting there always, was it? I need to figure out how to get the code for the security system again. We love a parlor game, don't we? Gets us some gems. Has this room changed slightly? The curtains weren't always drawn. Is drawn mean closed in curtain speak? Any curtain heads out there want to help me out? All right. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. So if that's a lie... Wait, do the gems always have to be in the truth-telling box? They don't, do they? Drawn must have been closed, but I'm no curtain head. No. The true box doesn't have to be the one with the gems. So wait, the gems are not in the white box. If that is true, that means that's true. Which means this is a lie. Which can't work. Because one always needs to be a lie, one always needs to be true. So if the gems are not in the white box is a lie. The gems are not in this box would be a lie. Then this would be true. So that breaks. So they have to be just in the black box, right? The gems are in this box. What? You consulted the r/curtain head subreddit and they said that drawn is acceptable nomenclature. Then they called you a slur. Classic Reddit. Wait, am I fucking stupid? I clearly am. What did I do wrong here? Did I not logic that out? Okay, so one always has to be true. One always has to be a lie. Okay, so let's play it out. The gems are not in the white box. If that's true... The gems are not in this box is true. Oh, shit. Then the gems are in this box is true as well, which they can't all be true. Wait. The gems are not in the white box is true. The gems are not in this box is true. The gems are in this box is a lie. And that all checks out. So the gems are in the fucking blue box. Suck me off at the next fucking station. You sack of itchy hair on my face crap. You piglet. You're a piglet. You know that? You're an absolute piglet. It's just really angling for this chapel. Should I take the chapel? I just don't want to lose coins, but maybe it's worth it. World Turtle, one of the fucking oest of OGs. Long time no fucking see. The pleasure is and always will be mine. Thanks for 113 fucking months. Top of the morning. Chapel Street, Chaplaps. Now, there's sometimes, we've learnt now, there are sometimes cheeky hidden bangers next to the pews. And there's something going on with the numbers of these stained glass windows. There's something significant going on here. Coins, coins, coins. Don't scope on me, coins. Whenever you draft a bedroom, get yourself a headroom. We'll just go a vanilla fucking curry. Hold the ander. Now, courtyard will need a security fucking majiggy, right? Let's just keep powering through. I just want to see if we can get to the antechamber. I don't believe you can get there. Courtyard will always have a security door, right? And we haven't had a security room yet. Coins, coins, coins. Don't scope on me, coins. I'm getting coins in every sector. I'm setting off every cunt's metal detector. Let's just try vanilla getting through it, you know? Just try vanilla fucking... We got 3 keys, cunt. Suck me off. See? It doesn't want you to fucking... I'm gonna redraw the floor plans. Eat a Brazil nut. Yeah, that's right. You'll give me a fucking dining room, you cock nozzle. I'm Stanley Coin Brick, full metal pocket. This was a rank too early to get the fucking meal, wasn't it? It's really trying to stop me from... I just have this feeling... Yeah, look, it's not going to let you go to the fucking antechamber. It's not going to let you fucking go to the stupid fucking antechamber, is it? This absolute piglet. Well, we go that way, so we still got a dining room out. Stanley Coin Brick, the shilling. Oh, that was just a jingle bell for the... No, I didn't. I fucking was picking up the keys. Don't scope on me coins. We kind of want security. Gives us more flexibility, and then we can turn off key card fucking plempies. Crown and Crow. Now, how the fuck did I figure out this password last time? I remember getting access to the password. I don't remember how. Was it self-contained? No, I feel like I remember something to do with the commissary room. Blue memo's true, red memo's lie. I swear by the moon and the stars and the sky, I'll be there. For better or worse, till death do us part. I'll love you with every beat of my heart. Fucking crank that shit to low. Set that shit to unlocked. Okay. Now this should just be fucking straight up ope. You're not gonna... Are you gonna let me? 1 gem requirement. This is rigged. I'm telling you right now. It is fucking rigged. You're not allowed to get in the antechamber, and it's gonna make you do everything but. You gotta figure out a bunch of other shit first. You fuckwit. Now, would it have offered the kitchen to me had I have had a gem? I suspect not. Oh, low means less, which isn't always great. Right, if you have them switched off, you want them high. That's clever as fuck, Ash. And also low-key backseating, but we'll let that one slide because it's kind of cute. And it helps me in a way that I didn't think about. Now, had I have had the gem, I suspect kitchen wouldn't even be offered. I don't think you're allowed to get to the fucking antechamber until something else or a lot of other things happen. Pick and shiny coins, a slim copper token. This tender may be legal, but not what I'm smoking. Very cigarettes pilled line. What's the point of the fucking lavatory? All right, let's just make a lavatory then. Hey, Mage, it's good to be back on. You can thank Cody for compelling me to stay on when this was meant to just be an encoding overload test stream. What the fuck's the point of this? There's got to be a point. The point is unknown to me currently. The point should hopefully reveal itself. Now, if I go back to the dining room, I just get the feeling that you never... Until other mysteries are solved, you're never getting to the antechamber. Oh, because we got to rank 8. Num nums. Mmm. Country stew pie. That looks delish. I could go a country stew pie right now. Coins, coins, coins. Don't scope on me coins. Now, we could go way back, actually. Fuck you. Had I have had a gem? I don't know. Maybe we go back to, so we go back into security and see if we can get a room that'll give us gems or, like, give us a commissary now that we've got a bunch of fucking coins, coins, coins. Since we blocked ourselves off from that path anyway. And we've got fucking shitloads of steps. Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. He's wrong button. Oh yeah, so we could go... Now that we've turned them off... Fucking crank them to high, mate. And they're unlocked. Free doors. They're free doors. Gem requirement. Eat a Brazil nut. More likely to draw red rooms. Is there anything else beneficial in the furnace? I guess we do this to keep exploring. How you doing this eve / day / morning / whenever the fuck, Mage? Oh yeah. Safe in the boudoir. Did we write that down? No, I didn't. Safe. Needs combo. And how do we discern the combo? Jury duty. How's that going? What can you... Are you allowed to talk about the case? Was it just selection today? Does the... Okay, the safe is in this picture. This is the thing. Do I have to like try and brute force sit here for 4 hours and pull apart how I get the safe combination from this picture? Or is there other keys to the data that will help me pass the parcel? The safe is wrapped up and there are Christmas presents with like the same color, like ribbons and boxes, but in different combinations. Like, is that meant to tell me anything? I don't even know where to begin. You got the ribbons on the tree with the dots between the ribbons. Is that like group them up somehow? 1, 3, 5, 1. I'll try it. Seems a bit silly, but who knows? Imagine. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how fucking... What a hype moment that would have been. 1. Oh no, there's 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. 2, 3, 6, 1. 2, 3, 6, 1. 2, 3, 6, 1. 1, 6, 3, 2. 2, 3, 6, 1. 1, 6, 3, 2. There's no way. There's no way. But this picture's got to have something to it. Maybe, but where's the rest of the info to help me with that? Where's the fucking room that has the dartboard? Because I remember figuring that shit out somehow. Fuck off, bro. It's doing it on purpose. You're not allowed to get to the fucking antechamber. You're just not allowed to. That's how it works. And I've blocked off every other path to the right. You're just not meant to get to the antechamber. You need to... It's about building rooms you haven't built before and exploring them. And days progressing. The antechamber, it's all a farce. I kind of don't like that I've smashed through the illusion so early. Oh, how convenient. Oh, how convenient. Okay, maybe I take it back. Maybe you can get to... I don't know. It's doing a number on me. Can you go to the... Oh. Can't see in the dark room what you're drafting? Yeah, fucking how about suck me off? How about yes? You can. So I turned that shit on. Don't make me go back. I got the steps. I'll fucking go back. Watch me. Just selection. So you're not sure if you're selected yet, mage? I just have this feeling that the antechamber is absolute bullshit and it's a supposed goal that you need to achieve, but you'll never be able to achieve it. And it's about the mysteries. While it's presenting you with the false goal of getting to the antechamber, that's just never gonna happen. And it's about the day. You just need to literally run the clock out on progressing through days of failure and the new shit gets introduced. I don't know. I'm trying to metaglean. I'm a fucking habitual metagleaner. Just let it unfold as it unfolds. No, but I want to get ahead of some of the fucking mysteries. Some of the how's your father's. Dark room back on. Eat a Brazil nut. Brazil nut has been consumed. And we burn some steps back. Interesting that the two pictures here are the fucking two pictures that were on the fridge that had like a red and blue magnet. Hello there, Citronelli. What's going on? You think it's about getting stuck and having to look up an FAQ on how to solve a puzzle and saying this is fucking bullshit, I would never have figured that out? No, we never fucking do that. Nah, fuck that. Are you serious? If it can't be figured out, it's not worth figuring out. That's all there is to it. You don't be looking up no FAQs. Fuck that. Where's the fun? Another fucking grandfather. Okay, so let's confirm. She's looking at some terminal and a fucking note, but there's a picture of... Oh, there's a key here. Wait. I don't get this. We need to like develop that picture further so we can see the like carving on the tree. Okay. The camera is the same brand as the safe. Does that mean there's like a clue to the safe combination on the camera in the drawing room? Where someone can own a house so large that you get lost in it? What's going on in this picture that I should be gleaning? It's overexposed. There's like different versions of that picture that are more or less exposed. What's going on with that? What's the significance there? More exposed, proper exposure, like properly developed. What the fuck is up with that shit? A photo of the camera, which must have been taken in the mirror. This motherfucker holding this note. Something women spurt. He. Chemistry. Mostly. Fly. Chugs with 2 G's. Rice. That was genuinely me trying to just read the first word that it looked like. Spout. Germ. Unions. Germ union. Spout in L of 11 degree. Something in. I can totally see. If you look close, you can see the rightmost word on the top row. It's got to be in. We could run some analysis on that shit. Should we ask ChatGPT? See if it really fucking proves its worth. What do you think this says? Based on how unclear it is. I know it's hard to see, babe. I know, but please, you're my digital waifu. You can do it. I believe in you. Surely it'll come up with some goods. Garage. And then that'll lead us to outside, right? And it gives us 3 keys, but we need a fucking gem for the garage. So how about we get some gems and then, oh, but then we can't get a garage again. But, oh shit. Wait. You're the best boy. Yes, you are. This game. Rack 'em up. Rack 'em up. All right. Now, how the fuck did this work again? It was like the sums Wait. Yeah. Plus, minus, times, divide. So 11 plus 8 is 19. $18. Take away 10 is 8. 16 take away 3 is 13. 2 times 4 is 8. That's take away 15 take away 13. 15 take away 13 is 2 times 3 is 6. I am fucking unbelievable. Can you all just like straight up recognize greatness, please? Unlocking a room with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. I want it. Silver key. Huge progress. Special keys. Fuck yeah, silver key. Adds locker room, sauna, and pump room. We don't have a fucking gem though. But those rooms might have important clues to puzzles. I just want to remember how the fuck I get the code for the security terminal system. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any what? You prick. We could backtrack to try and get some gems from the where the hallway still has openings. The chapel, the hallway, and the drawing room still have openings. Maybe it's worth doing that, but then we might need keys, and then fuck. We want to save as many keys as we can. You fuck pigs. We got to just do it because we don't know. I just don't think it's going to allow me to get to the antechamber. Oh, you absolute bellend. You've done me real dirty here, haven't you? Although... Oh no, that's when they could be spread. Oh, you fuck nozzle. I guess we can look for keys back down in the chapel and hallway and drawing room doors and hope they just have fucking... They're not locked. And I guess then we just put the item spread room there. It's a shame you can't change the orientation. Food for sale for some steps, I guess. No, but we need a fucking gem for it. Guest bedroom it is. Hey! That was completely unannounced. All right, we're back in business. I would love to actually get into the antechamber so it completely like nullifies my theory, but it's making me feel more and more right about it. Yeah, fucking look at this. Nonsense. Keys for sale, then what? To get a key, we've blocked it off completely. And it requires a gem anyway. I guess we can just, Check the coupon book now. No, we'll leave that there. So that's it, right? Dunskies. Call it a day. We don't have to call it a day. We may as well continue exploring. If we're going to know, why would we call it a day? That's moronic, Weddy. We would only call it a day if we'd run out of options, because we now know that the true game, as it's kind of fucking very heavy-handedly suggesting, is not about getting to the antechamber. It's about solving the other mysteries that we do somewhat know of and absolutely don't know of yet. So we just explore. Get answers, get clues, solve riddles. What's up with this photo? Clearly significant. So where else can we go? Down to the chapel and the hallway and the drawing room. Are you still here, Edstar? You've played a significant amount of this, right? Truck Monster's sort of shaken my faith in my own abilities now, saying it's about getting stuck and having to look up an FAQ for how to solve a puzzle and then saying, this is fucking bullshit. I never would have figured that out. Am I a cockeyed optimist and Truck Monster is a realist? Or am I being reasonable as a reasonably intelligent adult human and Truck Monster is an absolute spanner with the brain of a lobotomized meerkat? Somewhere in between. Oh shit. Do you remember, girl, on the floor, you and me, Daddy P, Daddy B, what about us, girl? Wait, what song's that? Do you remember, girl? On the floor, you and me, Daddy B, Daddy B, what about us, girl? Do you remember how we pelican pasta daddy boy with a fat crab corn? Do you remember? Remember the time? Remember the time? Do you remember, girl? Spread fucking shit into each green room. I don't have any other green rooms, you fucker. Oh, imagine having this. Well, I don't have the gems anyway. Whenever shit would be spread, it's spread here instead. Do you remember, girl? Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread for me, I can't. You know what's stuck in my head, bro? My daddy wants to catch a bullet with his bare hands, bare like raw. Baby on a Kuma with a shish kebab, daddy boy. I got my crab corn juicy, cloud oil is wet. Quillep, quillep, quillep. The best that dad can get. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your set. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Shit, yeah. Ooh. There's a red note here. Safe code! But it's a lie. It's a fucking lie, but I gotta try it anyway. This is why you keep exploring. But red's a fucking lie, man. The best that dad can get. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You thought that was good? Fucking hell, it's so much crazier now. Give me an example. 9083. That's got to be bullshit though, right? But there's stuff written on the pad next to it. I tried to zoom in. Oh. Take all the place them in the office safe. The office safe? Do we have an office? So that what the Quillep song specifically? Is that the only no? Oh, wait, I'm on a case here. Have you heard the Quillep song, Heidi? After meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. But this is a lie, right? 9083. But what office? Fuck you, locked. 9083. Fuck you and your goddamn gem requirements. I'm desperately in need of gem. I would have had gems had I not fucked up that most basic of logic puzzles. Drawing room. We could just have a quick detour in the drawing room. What was it? 9083? 8093? I'm going to burn a fucking step just to look. Office. I don't think I've seen an office. 9083. But this isn't an office. This is the drawing room. Prick. Clear it. One more time. Clear the cat hairs from my face. Clear. 90. 83. It's a fucking lie. I mean, okay, so is that confirmed that the red notes being lies is actually true information? Where's the boudoir? It's all the way back up there. And that side, that way's locked in the conference room. Fuck you, you maggot dog. Do we just fucking hustle to the boudoir? I think we got enough steps. Barely. And try the safe there. 90, 80, 93, 90, 83. I already forgot again. What was it? Where do all these fucking hairs keep coming from? $90.83. I'd say we just note it down. And when we get a boudoir again, we try it. Conference room. Red note that says safe combo is 8093. 9083. 9083? I miss when you were wet for Jesus. Oh, well. You'll get over it. Just like I'll get over these constant hairs somehow manifesting out of another dimension onto my face. It's killing me, and it's kind of comical at this point. Red note that says safe combo is 9083. Lie. Probably lie. Check. Boudoir safe. Didn't work for drawing room safe. Mentions Meeting notes in was it Office Safe? Haven't seen Office yet. Does that do the trick? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Combine inventory. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Workshop. That's new, right? Let's just smell it. Let's just feel it out. Airboarding is torture. It would do the trick on me. That's for sure. Where I just keep grabbing my nose, wiping my hand, and there's just little fucking, and there's more. And there's more. Am I going insane? All right, let me completely get rid of the hairs on my hand. Okay. And there's another one. I'm shitting you not. All right, now it seems to have gone. Just to spite me. Good, I'll take it. Oh yeah, this is where they design the fun puzzle boxes. Create all new items. So we don't have any inventory, but we could create brand new items, which would maybe help. What does this mean? Metal detector. Stone tablet with a fucking T on it. What the fuck could we even create? Give me another freebie. What's up with this ruler? I fucking knew there was something to do with these like weird black stripes on everything, or is that just literally an aesthetic thing? A message read is of 10 lost among the bold words spoken soft. Oh no. 8. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost. Among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. What? Message read is of 10 lost. Do I actually need to understand the fucking notation? I guess I need to fucking snip this tip. Okay. Workshop music sheet. Okay, so it's something to do with carved letters somewhere. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read. The letter is not. I need to find somewhere else that has like stone letters carved into something. Letters carved into stone. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. 8. Is that significant? It's got to be. A message read is of 10 lost. 10 what? Well, that's it, right? We're fucking... Oh, gemmed up. To what end, though? Every other door's locked, isn't it? Office. No, we want to check out the fucking office. We've not... requires 2 gems. No, I want to see the office because that's got a safe in it too. We've never seen an office before. Office has a safe. That note for the safe might actually be for the office safe. And it might not be a lie, which throws out the whole red's a lie. Maybe blue are the lies. I don't know. Maybe it's the old switcheroo with the lie, truth, fucking blue, red cards. Motherfuck. And it's all because I didn't have the fucking gems. I could have checked out the office had I have had the gems from that fucking box. But we probably would have spent them already. So let's not get hung up on it. But... is there anywhere else that was still unturned? Oh, man. Now we've got 3 gems and it doesn't matter. I think the other side of the conference room was locked. I think. That might be it. We've done our dash. Of course. And we've got 8 steps left. I think the dark room was locked as well. There's kind of nothing more to do. Just in time to run out of bloody steps. Yeah, I mean, we learnt a few pretty pivotal things, I think. And we know that the office exists now. We've just not rolled it before. It might be like an uncommon room. They might have like... common, more common, less common, like roll tables. I don't know. And this, I'm pretty sure, was locked. Fuck. And we're done. We're donezo. Oh, getting sleepy. Push yourself. Another 2 hairs. The house might be a little bit different. I expect that. Well, well, well. It doesn't want you to go to the antechamber, ever. Save and quit this bitch. I'm gonna go have dinner and get on at an earlier time tomorrow now that I know that everything's stress tested and working like a fucking charm. I don't know if you've noticed an increase in quality, but it should at the very least be the same. But we have bumped up the bitrate. Can you imagine? To a blistering 8,000 from the 7,500 it was at. Alrighty. Before I fuck off, there's still quite a few of you here from the old Cody gang. So how about we go pay it forward? Frankie, can you beam me up, please, you son of a bitch, real quick? Thanks, Frankie. See you Friday. You better eat 40 prawns. Did I promise to eat 40 prawns? I must have. You wouldn't make that up to gaslight me into eating 40 prawns when it's almost my 40th birthday. You'd never do that. All right. See you Friday, Heidi. Everyone else that's sticking around, let's go fang a cheeky little raid. Pay it forward. The double XP Weddy Banger. The rare back-to-back. You would never gaslight me. Your name isn't Rowie. Ooze on, ooze on, ooze on. One of the sickest musicians on Twitch. Be right back in 10 minutes. We're not going to raid into a be right back. Never mind. I take it back. Fuck that cunt. It was going to be Jonathan. Fuck, I don't really follow anyone these days. I need to find some new people. Should we just go to someone random that we've never been to before? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be exciting? Recommended. Who's someone who's just like some random cunt playing Clover Pit? Some random cunt playing Clover Pit. How about a random VTuber playing Clover Pit? Jekyll, 18 plus. We're in for a treat. All right, let's go do it. Let's go hang out with Kill. Cute little chibi demon succubus VTuber. I don't know, but they're playing Clover Pit, so they're probably cool. See you in Jekyll's. Let's see what they're all about. It would be fun to meet someone new. And we won't hold it against them that they're a VTuber. Because we love that around here, because we're also degenerate cookers in the 21st century. All right. Join me now. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm a hater. I'm a huge hater. No, I'm a coper. I'm a pole smoking coper is what they call me. Heidi. All right. Rating now. Bye. See you tomorrow.